Hey guys, this is Josh with JTech, and today I'm going to show you different ways to test fuel pressure, reasons why you would and stuff like that. So let's get to it. Alright, so there's a couple different reasons why you would want to test fuel pressure. You know, your car, it might be running rough. You might have performance issues, like if you give it gas, it kind of bogs down. Poor fuel economy would be another reason. Those are just a few examples. But basically what you need to do these tests is a fuel pressure gauge. This is a analog one, so it just has a needle and you connect it to a Schrader valve right here on the fuel line on this Chevy. I mean, it's different for everyone. Another thing you want to do before you start testing it is kind of figure out what kind of system you got. If it's return or returnless, I can just tell by these two hoses right here. You have your this is a return type, so it's got it's pretty much like an input and output right here, or a to and from. The bigger one's always going to be the return line. So so now that we know that, we go to ProDemand and we found that the running pressure for the vehicle should be 55 to 64 psi. So what we're going to do right now is a static test, which is key on, engine off, and it should be about 55 psi. It's going to cycle the fuel pump, and we're going to figure that out. All right, go ahead and turn the key on. All right, so key on, we're reading about 52, maybe 53 psi right here. It's a little low. We'll probably have to diagnose and see why it's that low. All right, I'm gonna dump the pressure. Go ahead and crank it. All right, this is a running test. You can see that it's at a steady 50 right now. So there's definitely some restriction. You can tell that the motor's running rough too. I can just kind of feel it. It's shaking around a lot. So we'll have to look into that. All right, turn it off, Mike. All right, so yeah, he turned it off, okay, and it's dropping. So there's either a leak somewhere, or it's got a dirty fuel filter. That could be a cause. A weak fuel pump could be a cause. Couple different areas of the leak. I mean, you could even have a leak right here in the Schrader valve, or on the return line. Another test we'll do is the dynamic test. What that basically is going to be is a snap throttle test. So on a return type, the needle's going to go up when the engine accelerates, and then when it decelerates after he takes his foot off the gas, it'll go back down below the spec. So it should, I mean, we know it runs at 50, so while it's running, it'll shoot up maybe to like 56 or maybe even 60, depending, you know, on how much pressure it's getting, and then drop below 50 and then go back to 50. So go ahead and do the snap throttle real quick, Mike. Yeah, crank it up. Snap it. Yeah, so it definitely went up to 60, and then it dipped down to like 48, 47, and then back to 50. So that's how you do the snap throttle test there. Yeah, but that's basically how you do 3 different methods of fuel pressure testing. Thanks for watching my video.